It's a hot sunny day in August 2010, and the clock is striking 8. I'm standing in front of the Big Point office in Hamburg with my daily croissant in my hand. I put my employee badge on the reader to unlock the door, then head to my desk next to the glass wall, where I enjoy seeing and feeling the sun. I check my email box before I start tap dancing my fingers across the keyboard. I'm ready now, I think to myself after finishing part of the refactoring in the Battlestar Galactica game. I press the commit button. Oops, Eclipse refuses to collaborate. It shows me a merge conflict error because our remote team in Malta has pushed an update to the project. After 2 hours of struggling with fixing the conflict, I hear Marcos calling, "Guys, it's time to gather." All the team stand up and look at the whiteboard with a bunch of little colorful cards glued on it. Our mission is clear. We have to move the cards in front of us from the left to right. All we need to do is to share what we have done. I don't understand how it exactly works, but sure, I will figure it out later. Let's just don't worry about that for the moment, because today is a special day. Today, I officially become a member of a Scrum team for the first time in my life. Excited about the news, I spent long hours Googling and reading posts about the concept of roles, sprint, estimation, backlog, and what they mean to me as a developer. But what helped me to have a better understanding of Scrum was the experiences I've done after my work for Big Point. As years went by, I had the chance to join other teams that have applied agility differently. Some have removed estimations. Some were more strict about the quality and the issues description in Jira than others. Some teams have focused on one service, while others have taken care of multiple services and projects simultaneously. Despite all their differences, there was one thing all these Scrum teams had in common. It was the Daily Scrum, though I and my fellow developers have escaped it sometimes when the Scrum Master or Product Owner was absent. You may wonder why we avoided it when we were able to, and the short answer is that we didn't see its benefit. In a small team, often almost everyone knows what their mates are doing, especially when they are communicating together during the day. So there was no need for an extra ritual to exchange the current state. But to be honest, there were other reasons behind why developers might prefer to avoid the daily or look at it as a stressful event. In the next section, I will break down some of these reasons based on my personal experience. 4 reasons why daily scrums are stressful for developers, and effective solutions to overcome these obstacles. It takes a long time. Some Scrum Masters and Agile coaches are more strict about how much time to dedicate to the daily than others. Developers are also not all the same. I had colleagues who respected the 2 minutes average time. They have to report what they have done, what is their plan for the next 8 hours, and if they are stuck or needed help, while other members didn't. It feels annoying and even frustrating when the stand-up transforms into a discussion about a lot of technical details. The supposed 10 to 15 minutes becomes half an hour, if not more. And if you can't follow the discussion and are waiting to go back to focus on your open tasks, you will find it a waste of time. I really appreciate Scrum Masters and developers who invite their fellow in such cases to focus back on the daily scope and discuss the topic later only with concerned persons. I remember an Agile coach who didn't forget to say thank you to the team each time we finished the daily within 15 minutes, which was a kind of reward and an extra motivation to continue respecting the plan. You don't have something new to report. For me personally, being stuck in yesterday's problem after spending 8 hours trying to fix it is one of the biggest reasons that let me feel uncomfortable. You may think that with more technical know-how, you will be better at overcoming such situation. But the truth is that with better problem-solving skills, you will be much more relaxed when facing this challenge and more efficient in finding solutions. Generally speaking, if you are a junior or struggle with low self-confidence, or you lack psychological safety in your work environment, you will be more prone to worry about what your team or boss thinks about your competencies after you tell them about your struggle to fix the problem, which will heighten your stress before and during the daily. Establishing psychological safety in the team would be crucial to help its members share whatever problems and or worries they have. You came late. I remember one of our lovely professors at high school who was joking about the students coming late to his class by telling us they want to feel like a star. That's why they make sure all the audience is there before showing up. Unfortunately, coming late to a meeting had never helped me to feel like a star, especially when everyone was waiting for me to arrive or when I was already late previously. If you had such an experience, or you suffer from being chronically late, you might look at the daily as a stressful event. The good news is that there is a cure for such cases. I can't guarantee that it would work for you, but it worked for a team of mine in the past. At the time, one of our best developers, who was also a nice person working in the company for over a decade, was late for almost every meeting. Shortly after I joined the team, more developers started showing up late sometimes. The project manager was desperate from him, but he was worried about the other members. As he shared his worry with me, I suggested counting how many days each one of us will come up late. And at the end of the sprint, the person with the highest number must buy a cake for the team. He agreed and delegated counting the numbers to me. Can you guess what happened? In addition to enjoying the tasty cakes, I had the chance to practice my negotiation skills and make a colleague do a task he will never do otherwise in exchange for decreasing his counter. I hope he will forgive me for it. But what's more important is that all the cakes were not from our hopeless friend. Surprisingly, he never showed up late in the daily scrum since we started applying the new rule. You lack language skills. During my career as a software engineer, I've been member of diverse teams that use different languages to communicate. Though I still do not speak all these languages perfectly, I'm happy that I'm much better today than years ago. In the past, I used Google Translate early in the morning before the start of the daily to prepare the sentences I need to share with my coworkers. I tried to improve my German and English pronunciation and hoped that my team would not say something that I won't understand. To sum it up, the Daily Scrum or Daily Standup is created with the intention of improving communication and workflow. If you feel this event is not helping your team to achieve the promised outcome or started deviating from its original goal, then maybe this is a sign that you need to pause and check what's wrong with practicing it. Though in this video, I just collected a random list of impediments, there could be more of them. I was once in a team where stakeholders have attended the daily, which let developers feel the pressure of the need to share a new state every day. I hope these insights could be helpful to you in this matter. If you have other unpleasant experiences with the daily, feel free to share them in the comment section. I'm all ear. Excited about diving deeper into the world of software architecture? This video is just the beginning. Check out my Udemy video course on software architecture, where I explore these concepts further and dive into real-world challenges. The link to the course is in the video description below. And here is a bonus. Subscribe to my newsletter and you will get free access to all my courses. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates and tech insights. See you next time.